Well, I gotta hand it to him. That was a very interesting meeting, to say the least. And they really do have themselves a very diverse group of leaders, too. Obviously, you have Dima, who seems like he might be the brains of the group.
Best to grab it now while you can.
And then there's that scientist. And I'm not sure if he's a synthetic as well, or just a human helping out. Oh yeah, and last but not least, there's that Corsair. Or ex-Corsair, I should say, considering she did have all those markings on her outfit. So it should be kind of cool to figure out the backstory behind that. Especially since usually the Corsairs do stay really loyal. I mean, even after blowing up the Institute, X-688 is still with us.
Sweet.
But man, oh man. I think we just hit the jackpot here. There's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't think I could have asked for a better find. But overall, it really does seem like this place, or at least the leaders, are having some kind of internal struggle figuring out which side of the island they want to help. And really, their only two choices are between the people of Far Harbor and then the children of Adam. If I were them, I'd definitely be leaning towards the people of Far Harbor. And even more so after hearing Dima talk about how the Adam's leader is sort of a tyrant, almost. At least it sounded like that was what he was getting at. Now, at this point, I'm still not sure, but I'm thinking maybe the people of Acadia might be a third option.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
I don't know. Some say hope is a mistake, but I think I'd say it's better that you guys have it.
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of times.
Believe me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So that being said, what's next?
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Okay, well that was unexpected. But let me check really quick. I think we can either talk to Dima, or we could obtain some kind of a program for Kusami. Looks like both of those are going to be upstairs, though. So I guess we might as well talk to anyone down here while we still can.
Guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Oh, sorry to bother you then.
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
Wait a minute. Are you sure you don't want any help?
Sounds like you should get some help.
Yes, right. Brilliant. If only I'd thought of that. And Oh, I don't know. Gone someplace to see synths that could help me. Like, maybe Acadia? Thanks so much for the advice.
Huh. Seems like some people here are happy to have us,
I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
but others really don't care too much for us, do they?
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a tough world. For everyone, not just synths.
I'm not saying it isn't. Just, most folks don't want to kill you simply because you exist. I'll see you around, okay?
Alright.
Hey,
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I'm just here for Kasumi.
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Well, I can agree to that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Alright, well, if you're willing to help, I would like to know more about this place. Or at least your opinion of it.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
Yeah, but first, let's hear your story.
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
You want to buy something or what?
What do you have to sell?
I'll take a look, sure.
It's not much, but it's the best I can do.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's got any sort of special weapons we might want. Oh, it looks like this one here is called Sergeant's Ash. Sounds kind of cool. Not sure we'd ever use a flamer, though. What about armor? Anything special in here?
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Well, I'd say it's, You know what? I think I better just be honest.
The term hellhole comes to mind.
Perhaps a bit harsh, but the environment certainly can be unforgiving. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
I gotta say, sounds like a noble cause.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Then what do you think about this place?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Yeah, I think even we owe Dima for a little bit. But other than that one lady, I guess it does seem like everyone here is happy to have us around. So that's good. But here's the thing, although Kasumi and honestly me as well, towards the beginning there, were a little suspicious and maybe even a bit paranoid to whatever was going on with Dima and his
Damn.
scientist
Can't
buddies.
remember if I had my bath this week or not.
But I think after hearing that whole conversation that went down in the back room, I can honestly say that I don't think he has bad intentions. So maybe we should talk to him first.
Dima.
Did you need something?
Yeah, it turns out I heard that whole conversation about your memories.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
So what exactly do you have in mind?
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
At this point, I think anything could help. But let's start with Far Harbor.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
I do remember something about your memories being left in some kind of a submarine. Care to elaborate?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
I don't think you'd be the first person to underestimate them, though. But it seems like maybe you know a bit more about them than I do.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
Yeah, the way I see it, if there's not any chance that we can get in there, take out their leader, and maybe steer them in the right direction, then there's no way in hell we're joining the people of Adam. I think I'd much rather help Far Harbor and Dima.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Alright, I'll see if I can find it then.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Yeah, Longfellow. I can definitely agree with you on that one. But before we go starting anything, we might as well go talk to Kasami again.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
Yeah, I know there still could be a chance that Dima does have bad intentions, but based on what we've seen so far, I really don't think he's going to be that dangerous.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
And when I do find his memories, what do you suggest I do afterwards?
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
Yeah, that is a good point, isn't it? Guess there's nothing to worry about.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Alright, and now that that is taken care of, I'm thinking instead of carrying on with the, with what seems to be the main mission, maybe it might be better if we go help out the people of Far Harbor. It looks like this one here is the one Cassie Dalton gave us. So I'm pretty sure all we need to do is go clear out some ghouls, and then that should be everything. You know, we really ought to consider sailing back to the mainland one of these days, because I feel like since we've been here, we have gotten quite a few new things, such as weapons and armor, yet we still don't have the required materials that we'd need in order to add some modifications to them. Although I do remember Longfellow telling us something about a cabin that he stays in, somewhere near Far Harbor. So we could always head over and check that place out once we're done clearing out these ghouls. Because I got a good feeling there might be some materials there. And I'm sure he wouldn't mind us using them. But I'm still wondering if what Mrs. Dalton told us about her being part of some high-ranking family was true, or if it's her just making stuff up to make us want to help her even more. I'm still not sure. Yeah, looks like there's actually quite a few other locations around here. So maybe we should check those out before we get going too. Alright, and it looks like this should be the camp where her brother was.
You're dead!
Well, I gotta say, that was probably the cleanest kill we've ever gotten in this game.
Besides that,
I mean, that bullet split his head open as if we were using some kind of a katana. I was definitely not expecting that one. Alright, looks like there should be just a couple more. Alright, and that seems to be all of them. So now all we've got left to do is head back and talk to Mrs. Dalton. And then we should be good to go. But like I mentioned, I think I'd much rather check these places out before we get going. Yeah, seems like this could either just be one wreckage or even a whole airfield. Judging by all the smoke and debris, though, I'm guessing this is just where the plane crashed. Oh, and that is a lot of radiation, isn't it? I'm thinking a bit of Rad-X might do us some good. Yeah, surprisingly, it is rather quiet, isn't it? But yeah, this place is called Horizon Flight 1207. Oh. Yeah, this must mean there's trappers around. Because I remember when we first saw them, there was a few animal corpses.
always thought this was an interesting place to make the
Come on out, stranger. This doesn't have to get messy.
Erickson, that you out there?
Longfellow? You're still alive, eh? What were you doing up there in my camp?
I've had dealings with him before. Not a bad sort.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't seem too bad, does he? And to be honest, I had no idea this was your camp. I really didn't mean to bother you.
You're a super mutant? I'm surprised you didn't attack me.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions. Look, I don't really want any trouble. I broke off from the group I came here with a long time ago. I just started seeing things differently when we came to the island, and I couldn't stand how the other super mutants act to humans. I keep to myself up here and train my dogs. Do a bit of trade with people too. At least those that don't open fire on me. Don't see any reason we can't do the same. Come on up if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
You guys all right? Yeah, you're good. Longfellow, good to see you're still kicking.
Yeah, you too.
You vouching for him? Sorry about pointing a gun at you earlier. I just get a bit jumpy when a stranger might be killing my dogs.
No, don't worry. That's not why I came here.
Oh, hello again. Did you need something?
You know, I was wondering, why don't you hate humans? Seems like most other mutants I've come across despise us.
So, why don't you hate humans like the rest of your kind seem to?
Started seeing things more clearly when we came here. Who knows? Maybe it's the fog. I just don't see what the point of us all killing each other is.
Erickson, I gotta say, I like you already.
Did you train these dogs?
Yeah, as guard dogs. Not all can be trained, though. Most are used to being kicked or shot at. I can only manage a few at a time, though. So unless I find a new home for one of them, I can't really take on any more.
And is it just you up here alone? Or does anyone else help you out?
You just live out here by yourself?
My kind are mostly stupid brutes. Used to trade with a couple people in Far Harbor, but they don't leave the settlement much these days. The rest of the people on the island are worse.
You think so? Well, I gotta say, you seem like a guy who can handle himself. Got any advice?
Got any tips about the island?
There's a lighthouse on the south end of the island. Big family of trappers lives there.